Hello there, I hope you're all keeping well. In this video I'm going to review this little Lego Creator DeLorean Back to the Future model. Really quite a cool little model, but I actually put this together in a different way to usual. I didn't just pay 150 quid for a discontinued Lego set, which, let's face it, is ridiculous. I used the BrickLink parting out method and I was able to build this for £30. Now, I'll leave a link to that video down below in case you're interested in getting your hands on a discontinued Lego set at a cheaper price. But I did cock it up a little bit. There were a few substitutions I made because I didn't want to pay for the outer time number plate. So I swapped them out for tile bricks instead, but added them to the wrong wanted list so they didn't arrive. So I put this together, took about an hour, not a particularly difficult set to build, but to be brutally honest with you, I haven't made any Lego now properly for about 6 months. So it was refreshing to kind of start with a small model. I'm not sure this is a great angle to film videos at, actually. I was a bit worried about how this was going to look because the pictures of it aren't that great, and I can confirm that this is not a very photogenic model. It's got about 400 parts in it, but in person it does look quite a lot like a little tiny DeLorean model. It's got these kind of pipes along the side, it's got, you know, familiar DeLorean styling, the gull wings, the cockpit is pretty detailed inside, and of course it would have had a little flux capacitor in there if I'd paid £20 for a single tile brick. Ridiculous. The back I'm particularly happy with. We've got little sort of exhaust things there, but my particular favourite is the Mr. Fusion thing, which I think was Back to the Future 2. It's worth saying that this model actually has, I think, 3 different sort of changes you can make. You can put the Mr. Fusion thing on the back, you can put the thing on the front, on the bonnet from Back to the Future 3. There are also red wheels that you can have with this and different number plates. So there are kind of quite a few building options. You can customize it to your favorite DeLorean. So in terms of bits of the model that are missing, you can see there's a plate brick there where which should have a number plate on it, either a white one or an orange one. There's also a space inside on the dashboard for what would have been the time dials, and I again missed off the brick from my wanted list. But I've since found another Lego tile brick that actually I think would go quite well in there, so I've ordered that. And finally, one of the sellers didn't include all of the bricks that I asked for, so there was a 1x4 black brick, and I could contact them, but I appreciate that times are a little bit difficult at the moment, so I've just reordered it from somewhere else. I don't want somebody to have to pay postage to send me out a single brick. It would be absolutely ridiculous. But let me know whether or not you think that's a little bit too lenient, or whether I should let them know. I wouldn't have paid 150 quid for this, no way. I'd have been bitterly disappointed if I'd done that. 30 quid, just about tenable, but yeah, not a fantastic model. Alright for the size, and probably really only worth about 20 quid. And you know what, I don't think my building of this was affected at all by the fact that I haven't got the minifigures, I haven't got the box, I haven't got the physical instructions, I haven't got a few tile bricks with some printed designs on them. It makes no difference. But this got me thinking, are there any other Back to the Future DeLoreans out there? Well, there aren't any official ones, but I have found some fantastic MOCs, and looking at Rebrickable, I'm not going to show you exactly which model I'm going to build in future because I don't want to give it away, but I'm going to build a model that's approximately double the number of bricks compared to this one, which I think should be quite a detailed model. And I'm going to show you how much that cost, the whole process I went through to build that, and we'll see how that actually compares to building a genuine Lego model, because obviously sometimes MOCs could be a little bit lacking in structure and kind of structural integrity. And then following that, I've already bought the instructions to build an absolutely amazing DeLorean. So this is going to be a little bit of a series because I'm thinking of displaying all 3 DeLoreans in my display cabinet, which I think could look pretty cool. But just to give you a clue, the big DeLorean, well, it's going to cost over £200 in bricks because it's got over 2,000 bricks in it. It's going to be quite a mammoth thing, and that's even with some substitutions that I've made for bricks that you can't see, and I'll show you how to do that as well. And actually, while I'm on the topic of DeLoreans, because obviously I've been looking at YouTube videos about Back to the Future DeLoreans, quite a cool series of videos has come up on my suggested videos. Some bloke who's modified die-cast metal models and made them more kind of film accurate and accurate to different Back to the Future films. So I think I'll leave a link to that down below as well. Unlike my videos, which are, you know, obviously highly entertaining and interesting. Yeah, I get that. They're more videos that you can sort of start watching and end up going down a wormhole. A few of you have asked, actually, how you set up your own BrickLink store and how you can sell your bits and pieces on BrickLink. Well, I will make a video on that in future. I've also just built a Star Wars Lego set for a video I'm going to film next weekend, a comparison between an old Lego set and a new one, and trying to work out if Lego has got worse. Again, I've made videos about this sort of stuff in the past, and if you're really interested in them, look on my channel and you will find them. And in terms of the current climate, I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I just don't open packages for quite a while. When I do, I wash my hands. Personally, I'm not worrying about buying from BrickLink, but I shall leave that up to you. I do notice that some BrickLink stores are closed. The 800 odd bricks that I've just bought for the next DeLorean MOC that I'm going to make, I've actually had to buy that across 8 separate stores, and one of the stores is now closed. And they are the only one that hasn't dispatched or even packaged my order. But yeah, so I reckon like 95% of my bricks are going to arrive, and I'm still not going to be able to make the model. Anyway, how are you getting on? Are you building a lot of Lego sets at the moment? Let me know down below. Tell me which ones. But, you know, this is the perfect time for me to get back into the Lego hobby. Just sit there with a cup of coffee, put some music or something on my laptop, like a YouTube video, and just build mindlessly. And after an hour, a model pops up like this. So anyway, let me know, would you have paid 150 quid for this Lego DeLorean? Would you have paid the 30 quid that I paid for this Lego DeLorean? Let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time for another video.